podcast. My name is Hussaina Sheikh and I'm the group coordinator here. Let me introduce to the rest of our team. We have Mr. Subramaniam, Mr. Lias, Mr. Rubesh, Ms. Shruti and myself. Our group has chosen the concept of Heathrow Terminal 5. Thank you for joining us and please enjoy our podcast.
Good morning friends, I am Rubesh, your project manager. As a project manager, I am responsible for overseeing every aspect of a Terminal 5 project. My job is to ensure that all efforts stay aligned with our overall strategic goal, that we meet key deadlines and that we operate within our budget constraints. Welcome to today's episode. We are taking a close look at one of the most ambitious airport project in a modern history, Heathrow Terminal 5. Opened in 2008, Terminal 5 stands as a feat of engineering innovation and complex project management. The Terminal 5 project is faced immense challenges, designed complexity, budget constraint and a high stakes timeline, all set against the backdrop of one of the world's busiest airport. To understand the Terminal 5, we need to go back to the beginning. Heathrow Airport was reaching a critical point in its capacity and the service. Were becoming the norm and the Heathrow's competitiveness as an international hub was at stake. That's when the British Airport Authority or BAA set the ambitious goal to build the Terminal 5 and handle 30 million passengers annually. The vision for T5 was clear: to create a facility that did not just expand the capacity but also integrated seamlessly into Heathrow's existing infrastructure. As the project manager, my job was translate the strategy vision into actionable plans and improve the operational efficiency. By the late 1990s and early 2000s, Heathrow was one of the world's busiest airports, but it was struggling with severe congestion, frequent delays and infrastructure limitations that affected both passenger experience and overall airport performance. Here are the main reasons and drove the development of T5. Capacity constraints and the passenger demand. Heathrow existing terminal were operating at or behind their capacity, resulting in long wait times, delayed flights and overcrowding, especially during the peak travel times. Competitive pressures and international hub status. As other major global airports like Amsterdam and Dubai International Airport expanded, Heathrow faced competitions for international traffic. To maintain its status as a major global hub, Heathrow needed modern facilities that could attract more airlines and enhance the passenger experience. Operational efficiency and technical advancement. Operational efficiency and technological advancement. T5 introduced state-of-the-art technologies like an advanced baggage handling system and automated check-in to streamline the operation, reduce the delays and improve overall efficiency. Improve passenger experience. T5's design prioritized passenger comfort with spacious concourse, natural lighting, improved wayfinding and faster check-in and security process. Economic impact and employment opportunities. The T5 project generated a significant economic benefits including job creation both during construction and through long-term operational roles by improving Heathrow's competitiveness and capacity. T5 also supported broader UK economy by facilitating trade and tourism. Let's talk about some foundation elements here. Scope management. Defining the scope was one of the most critical tasks. We identified very component that needed to align with our vision. For a high-speed baggage handling system to renewable energy solutions, whole system design approach. T5 was not just about one terminal. It was about integrating a facility that could interact with the Heathrow's existing system. We approached T5 with a system thinking mindset, ensuring very part of the terminal worked with the rest of Heathrow's ecosystem.
Myself, Shruti Vinigumarani. I am the stakeholder engagement lead. As the stakeholder engagement lead, my role was to oversee all stakeholder relationships. This involved everything from updating stakeholders on project milestones to addressing their concerns and implementing the no-fault DeFi agreement. The goal was to encourage open collaboration and reduce potential conflicts. In large-scale projects like this, effective stakeholder management is critical. Managing relationships across a wide range of stakeholders like contractors, regulatory bodies, and the local community requires structured engagement strategies. Here is a closer look at how British Airways approached this, focusing on stakeholder mapping and the innovative DeFi agreement. To manage the wide area of interest, we relied on a stakeholder mapping matrix. This helped categorize each group based on their power and interest levels. Let's walk through. Starting with British Airways, a partner with high power and high interest in the project. To keep them fully engaged, we established an active partnership approach with frequent status updates to maintain internal alignment. This level of engagement ensured British Airways stayed informed and involved in key project decisions. And the second is local government. The local government was another high-power, high-interest stakeholder. With a focus on regulatory compliance, we engaged them through regular collaborative meetings to ensure our project goals align with the local policies. This approach not only maintained compliance but also strengthened community support. And the next is Civil Aviation Authority or CAA. Held high power but had a lower interest in day-to-day project details. For the CAA, our engagement strategy was more streamlined, focusing on periodic updates. This allowed British Airways to stay compliant with civil aviation regulations without overwhelming the CAA with unnecessary details. And the next is local community. We have the local community, a group with a lower power but high interest, especially in the environmental and social impacts of the project. To address their concerns, British Airways organized public meetings and provided environmental impact reports. This approach fostered transparency, building the trust and goodwill within the community. The next is environmental groups. Environmental groups represent another low-power, high-interest stakeholder segment. Their primary focus was sustainability. British Airways engaged these groups by involving them in sustainability initiatives, allowing them a voice in the environmental aspects of the project. And the next is subcontractors. Finally, we had minor subcontractors who held both low power and low interest in the broader project scope. For this group, a broad communication strategy was most effective. British Airways provided only the most relevant updates, ensuring subcontractors had the information they needed without overwhelming them. Using the stakeholder mapping matrix as a guide, we tailored each engagement strategy. British Airways received frequent updates and stayed directly involved. Managers, effective stakeholder engagement, and innovative agreements like the DeFi can be powerful tools. They foster a shared sense of responsibility and reduce conflicts, which is essential for large-scale projects. By aligning stakeholders' interests and responsibilities, projects can progress smoothly and meet the needs of everyone involved. Through a structured engagement strategy and the pioneering DeFi agreement, British Airways successfully navigated the complexities of stakeholder management, setting a new standard in collaborative project execution.
Hello again. As a project coordinator, today I am going to discuss about integrated project controls and performance monitoring. So, to keep a project this vast on track, we implemented integrated project controls. These controls combine multiple monitoring tools, including Gantt charts and earned value management. So, the Gantt charts helped us to visualize timelines, which was essential given the overlapping nature of many project components. Now let's discuss about the simplified Gantt chart on Heathrow Terminal 5 project. So this project contains 5 phases. You can see it on the display. First stage is that project initiation and planning, which happened from 1998 to 2002, and the second phase continues from 2002 to 2003, which is design and early works. Coming back to the construction phase, that is happened on 2003 to 2007, and the fourth phase is system integration and testing, which happened on 2007 to 2008, and the last phase of this project is operational readiness and handover, which happened on 2008. Now we are going to talk about the earned value management. Earned value management is a way to track progress in real time, calculating metrics like cost variance and schedule variance to identify any deviations from our plan. You can see the table displayed on the screen. The EVM metric description T5 sample data of Heathrow Terminal 5. The planned value is actually 3.2 billion during its construction phase, and the actual cost happened is 3.1 billion. And the earned value of this when the work started is 3.0 billion, and the cost variance slight overturn is 0.1 billion, and the schedule variance is 0.2 billion. So, as a project coordinator, I'm playing a vital role here, gathering data from various teams and updating these metrics regularly. The coordinator's diligence in maintaining accurate records allowed us to make informed decisions swiftly. In addition, we used automated reporting systems which generated real-time alerts from any deviations, so we could tackle issues immediately. And coming to the professional insight, integrated project controls and real-time reporting can transform a project manager's ability to make quick data-driven decisions. It prevents minor issues from snowballing into bigger problems.
Hello, my name is Subramaniam Mekla. I am Quality Assurance Manager and I am responsible for maintaining high quality standards throughout all project phases, conducting regular inspections, enforcing safety protocols and addressing any issues. The Heathrow Terminal T5 project prioritized equally assuring implementing zero accident program to achieve zero accidents on site. Approximately 15,000 people were inducted under ZAP, resulting in a safety protocol recording twice as the safety UK construction industry average at a time. The project maintained high standards in construction materials with equal quality assurance teams, rigorous monitoring suppliers to ensure each batch met specific criteria. Extensive testing protocols were established before T5 operational launch, with over 12,000 test cases conducted on the baggage handling system alone. Quality audits were performed weekly during the construction phase to ensure compliance with the safety and operational standards. T5 used integral quality management system to track quality metrics, flag issues and update quality assurance document efficiently. The project was completed on time within the budget, largely due to the rigorous quality standard maintained throughout the project lifecycle. Key sustainability features included renewable energy resources and user-centric design thinking to enhance overall passenger experience. According to the professional takeaway, sustainability and user-centered design and critical components of the project's success, as they not only meet environmental goals but also improve the overall passenger experience. The quality assurance manager played a crucial role in maintaining these standards, performing regular audits and ensure all material met sustainability criteria. Integrated quality control systems. To ensure real-time quality monitoring, T5 used integrated quality management system, allowing teams to track quality metrics, flag issues and update quality assurance document efficiently. The IQMS streamlined communications between the quality assurance team, suppliers and the project management, which improved the accountability and helped them maintain high standard across the project phase. This system contributed to favor the project interruptions and high efficiency as a report in post-project assessment. Results of quality assurance awards. The quality assurance strategies implemented at T5 had measurable outcomes. The project has completed on time within the 4.3 billion budget, an impressive feat for the mega project of this complexity. According to Dolphin, these outcomes were very large due to the rigorous quality standard maintained throughout the project lifecycle, reducing the likelihood of post-construction defects and rework. Key sustainability features in Heathrow Terminal 5 are renewable energy solutions, solar panels and rainwater harvesting systems, reduce T5 reliance on the external sources. The terminal also adhered to LEED certified standards, helping minimize its environmental footprints. Number 2 is user-centric design thinking. We designed spacious concourses and used natural lighting to create intimate and pleasant experience for the passenger. The quality assurance manager was essential in maintaining these standards. They performed regular audits and ensure all the materials met sustainability criteria. Professional takeaway. The sustainability and the user-centered design do not just meet environmental goals, they enhance the overall experience.
Hi, my name is Lias Khan. I am the risk manager for the project Heathrow Terminal 5. As a risk manager in the project Terminal 5, it isn't an afterthought, it's a priority. As a risk manager, I know that even if a single component failed, it could disrupt the entire project. Our risk management strategy was both qualitative and quantitative now. Now I would like to speak about a table which explains about the risk description, impact level, likelihood, response strategy and contingency plan. The first risk that comes in the T5 is baggage handling system failure. The impact level of the baggage handling system failure is high, the likelihood is moderate, a response strategy depends on extensive testing and training, and contingency plan it depends on the on-site repair and backup crew. The second risk is labor disputes. The impact level of the labor disputes is medium, the likelihood is high, and the response strategy depends on stakeholder engagement and mediation, and the contingency plan depends on alternative suppliers. And the third risk is environmental regulatory compliance. The impact level of the environmental regulatory compliance is medium, likelihood is low. The response strategy depends on regular audits and compliance checks, and the contingency plan depends on temporary shutdown if required. And the last risk is supply chain delays. The impact of the supply chain delay is high, the likelihood is moderate, response strategy depends on developing of buffer stock, and contingency plan uses secondary suppliers. Some key elements of risk management are digital simulation for risk assessment. In this, we conducted a digital simulations to access potential system failures. The baggage handling system, for instance, was crucial but also complex. By simulating various scenarios, we identified weaknesses and planned response. The second key element is contingency funds. We established a contracted contingency fund specially for high impact risks. This was separate from our main budget, ensuring we had resources readily available without dealing other components. And the third one is continuous risk monitoring. As a risk manager, instrumental in developing risk registry that evolved throughout the project. From labor disputes to environmental compliance, every risk was documented, rated, and had a mitigation plan in place. And the key takeaway in the risk management is advanced risk management is like using simulations and contingency budgeting. It is crucial for tackling the unexpected. It provides a protective shield against potential disruptions.
We are at the last session, the key takeaways and the final reflections. To wrap up, here are the professional lessons from the Heathrow Terminal 5 project. First one, the scope, strategic vision alignment are essential to guide large projects and ensure the goals are clear. Stakeholder mapping and engagement through the structured approach foster cooperation and minimize the conflicts. Advanced risk management, including a digital stimulation and provide us resilience against the potential distributions. Integrated project control and automated reporting tools support proactive decision making. Integrated project controls and the automated reporting tools support a proactive decision making. Sustainability and user-centered design not only meet the environmental standard but enhance the user satisfaction also. Workforce safety and alignment with the project goals, derive efficiency and quality, operational readiness and change management ensure a smoother transition to project completion. and we face demand surges on opening day. A high passenger numbers on the opening day, the system existing the issue. At the simultaneously handling of both the new terminal and the real-time passengers demands put strain on the systems and export the vulnerability that had not been anticipated during the testing. This delay at the Heathrow T5 underlined the importance of the comprehensive real-world testing for high-stake infrastructure and through change management strategy to ensure smooth transition during project handover.
The advantage of Terminal 5 is it is aimed to expand capacity, enhance operational efficiency and improve the passenger experience at Heathrow Airport, which was facing significant challenges due to congestion and competition. Key factors that drove the T5 development include addressing capacity constraints, maintaining Heathrow's competitive edge, and introducing technological advancements for smoother operations. The project created numerous jobs and had a positive economic impact. So that brings us to the end of this podcast. Thank you once again, Mr. Subramaniam, Rupesh, Liaz, and Shruti. And also thank you so much to our wonderful audience for listening to our podcast.